What's up? Come on in.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I got the door. All right.
So, my name's Forrest.
Go Forrest. Fuck in on some chill shit.
I'm an AC in Los Angeles. So I work with cameras, but in my free time, I do a lot of projects. So I'm building a shop. I live in a loft downtown, and there's no place to really work in the building. So I decided to build some walls.
Nice.
So as you can see, there's just a bunch of shit everywhere. Because right now we're taking everything and we're finding a place for it. These walls are new. So what happened is I started making like quite a few years ago, and I got into a bunch of little hobbies. So I got into like 3D printing. I got into like doing small electronics work, and then some like small wood and metal projects. And as I started to get more and more into it, I started just acquiring a bunch of tools, a bunch of machines.
Dude, nice.
I had basically nowhere to put them, and so now I'm building this space. It's 8 feet wide and 17 feet long. So I think for a loft apartment, it's a pretty good sized shop. It's got tall ceilings. And so right now, we're kind of in early stages. I tore everything out of this space. There was a bunch of stuff on these shelves. There's a bunch of pegboards and everything. I tore it all down, and you can see it all over the floor now. But and I went to the orange store and got a bunch of construction lumber, built these walls. And the plan is to build out a bunch of tool storage. I want it to be a space that I can come into and think of new ideas, make projects really efficiently. I got lots of plans.
Nice. You were talking about some French cleats for this wall.
Yeah, I think the plan is to take all of this empty space in between these studs, and I'm not going to put drywall or plywood on this side, and I'm just going to fill these with French cleats. So all hand tools, like we got pole saws, we got tons of mallets and chisels. And
mallets. Whoa, this one's nice.
Oh yeah, so most of the mallets that I have in this shop were actually made by my great-grandfather.
Oh, he
So
was
I
a
have-
tool maker? He used to make tools?
Yeah, so well, he owned a welding shop.
Oh, snap.
So he had his own workshop. He was a pilot
Nice.
for basically his entire life, and had a welding shop. And his workshop was full of a bunch of tools that he had made, and he unfortunately just recently passed. And I was there quite a bit, helping them go through his things and kind of figure out the state. And in that, I got a bunch of tools from his old shop, which are
Now you
super-
can create beyond with things that he had in his hands when he was making his own stuff.
Yeah,
That's super cool.
I think it's cool, and so a lot of them are well loved, and so I'm gonna take them, clean them up, and they're gonna all go on this wall.
Love that.
And I think it'll be fun. But yeah, beyond that, it's a bunch more like little processy stuff. I think the main like layout that I'm deciding on right now is obviously we're gonna get some bigger power tools in here. So this spot is kind of going to be designated to a table saw, and then we're gonna have a standing drill press. So this like half this wall is gonna be dedicated to that.
Nice.
And I think above that on the cleats will be related tools. So if I could put like miter jigs or different like push sticks or just
nice,
even,
like
extra
over it,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
okay, so you could
I can just
reach
quickly
over
grab
it.
things
Okay,
and-
cool.
And any jigs I make, any fence clamps or anything like that, things I would grab regularly, I can throw above it. And same with the drill press. I'll probably have a few shelves that I can keep related things on. And then this wall will be the one that's dedicated to mainly hand tools. And I think it'll
Nice.
go pretty high up. I think I'll start with some of these like pole saws that are easy to grab, kind of pretty.
Where'd those
pretty
come
high.
from?
So these ones are. There's a couple big brands on like online that you can find. I'm not good at pronunciation, but like this, the Sujin.
We'll put I'll put the name.
The names,
Yeah.
are one of the main ones, but This brand is one of my favorites. I find that the teeth break less often, and they're about the same cost. They're pretty affordable. I like these. You can replace the blades easy.
Nice.
And I think those are gonna be mainly up here, and then the heavier tools will go farther down. I think I'll have like a mallet section.
Are you thinking of like making removable? Since you're doing French cleats, are they gonna be like almost toolboxes?
Yeah.
That you can grab and then like bring somewhere, or yeah, how does that?
Yeah. With the French cleats, a lot of it will be not only modular but portable. Even though this is a small shop and I can basically turn around from workspace to workspace, I still want to be able to, let's say, grab a box full of like mallets or a box full of like screwdrivers and bring them over to like my dining table or something, or a larger space if I'm trying to move around.
Nice.
So a lot of these French cleats will be full of handmade boxes.
Sweet. And then what's next after you do the wall? Like, will it be like material storage, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, so I think one of the big problems I will try to solve early on is material storage. It is a lot of that like scrap material. And I've had a few ideas for that. I think it'll kind of be trial and error. Originally, I thought about doing a large trough at the bottom of this wall, because not only would that give me kind of like a long vertical space, but it would act as like a leg to this wall. Even though I've attached it to both, both supporting walls, it's still a nice peace of mind because we can't drill into this concrete. That'll add like a little foot. And I thought about that, or in this section right over here.
Oh yeah, that's some good real estate right here.
Tall storage.
For like sheet stuff right behind.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So that's the goal. And then eventually I will replace these IKEA workbenches with my own workbench that I build. And that might be the first big project once all the tools are here and the space is ready.
Hell yeah. Sweet. It's gonna look cinematic in here with this window, and it's a lot of space, to be honest, for like for shops. We were talking about this before. Like, you see these guys that do woodworking in their garages from Europe, and they just have like a single car garage. But single car garage here in America is like fucking huge. Like, pretty big.
Huge. Yeah, I feel like this would be the size of like a small single car garage.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit longer than I think some of those spaces would be, but it's about that size. So
yeah.
It is a lot of the same problems, the same like limitations.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I mean, even a day or two from now, I'm sure it's gonna look a little bit different. And then maybe one day I'll come back in a year, and you'll have everything that you need to make whatever you can think of in this space. That's like the goal, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, just you don't have to leave to make something brand new.
Yeah.
Damn, give away an idea right now.
Oh,
for free.
Something I did say.
Nah.
I have to think though.
No, I'm just kidding. No. What's something that you're working on that you can share, that you're thinking about, like, marketing out to the film community? I feel like, I mean, you don't have to say anything on video. This is all probably going to be cut anyway, because it's like bullshit.
Yeah, filler stuff.
Filler stuff? No, not really. I mean, I think this is like, like, is the trough thing, like, that's something.
I'm trying to think if I have any like pieces to show. So there's just an old one. I don't know if I have any of the new ones.
Where'd this come from? Did someone make the printables? That's pretty good. That's for like the X1
I'm trying to
carbon.
think if there's like something interesting in this room that's like not normal.
Oh, dude, there's so much. I saw the hole saws. I mean, yeah, like creations aside, like those are some intense hole saws.
Those are also from his shop.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing.
Some of them are like, so I got a bunch of like random sizes that are like new in the box or whatever.
Oh,
Just
snap.
kind of nice.
Yeah, he took good care.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little stuff like that. Some of the mallets are actually really cool. Like, I was trying to think if I could. This is probably the oldest thing I got from him.
Oh wow.
So I remember looking at this early on. I believe, I mean, obviously it could be just like a general scraper, but it looks kind of like the horse hoof scrapers.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's what he used it for, but what was cool about it is I was reading this and it was like September 12th, 99. And obviously by looking at the tool, that's not 1999. So it's probably the oldest thing I got.
Holy shit.
From that toolbox, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff like that though. Some of the stuff he made was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Where's my brass mallet? This is cool. Like brass. Oh, this is cool.
My grandpa also had a really cool shop in the middle of Illinois.
Oh yeah.
And man, he was super organized. Kept every single manual.
Oh, he was not organized.
Oh, okay.
He was organized, but not that.
I remember you sent a picture of like buckets.
Yeah.
Of like an airplane or something.
Yeah.
I like this photo, and it keeps you motivated. The pegboard
titties?
photo, the titty. Yeah, I got the titties out.
Yeah, that's got. Actually, I got a funny picture that I got.
Oh hell yeah! We got the benchies and all sorts of materials. Looks like, I'm gonna guess PC. I don't know what the white stuff would be.
That was my first print ever. It failed.
Oh, okay.
When I built a TiVo Tarantula.
TiVo Tarantula. Wow.
That was my first print ever. And this is the first successful one. It also looks like shit.
Oh, hey, I mean, what printer was that?
TiVo Tarantula.
Oh, that's what that printer was called?
Yeah.
I'm so, okay, yeah. So, Forrest and I went to high school together in Missouri, and he was 3D printing. He was probably the only person I knew that like knew about 3D printing.
Yeah,
Our school
back then
had
it sucked.
Yeah, back then it was terrible.
I got some photos of like the early printer kits that I had built that also they're like safety hazards.
yeah. He had this thing in a room going, and it was like, I think it was a bed slinger or something like that.
It was for sure.
Yeah. And I think at the time our school just bought one, and no one was allowed to use it. So I was just like, this is unattainable and like not really that practical.
It wasn't back then.
No, back then.
I don't know how much I really made.
Oh, dude, don't worry about it. I feel like the last 10 minutes were like my favorite.
I got an old school brace and bit. I'm trying to find where I put it. Let me.
Got the marking tape. A cam, B cam, little carabiner. Shit. RoboCup. Everyone's got a RoboCup. Thanks for letting me invade your space. I think we killed it.
I meant to show you this. I don't really care about the video.
Oh no, I want to see this too. Oh, wow, for like trees? Yeah, for getting maple like syrup? That's sick, dude.
It's a drill.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, for drilling the trees, tapping trees. That's sick. Oh, you're about to do this? Oh boy.
Why not?
Yeah, for the show.
Yeah.
For the show. Oh shit. Wow, that is quick. I did not expect that to go so fast.
I think I hit the thing. It's a pretty big hole.
That's insane. Oh my god, he's all the way through. That was a pallet board. I feel like you matched the speed of anyone could have done that, you know, with a hand, like a power drill.
It was a bit slow. I chose a pretty big part. This should not be video. Me trying to get this out of a piece of wool.
Oh my gosh. That's the size I need for the wall.
For the wall?
Yeah. Alright, thank you, Forrest. That was amazing. Alright, that's it. Forrest just had me in and showed me his workspace. And this is one of hopefully many future episodes of me going to other people's places in Los Angeles and hopefully beyond. But we'll start with Los Angeles. It's going to be filmmakers who make things for the film community. And Forrest is working on a couple things, and I'm working on a couple things. And I see a lot of people on the internet that are just like designing stuff, 3D printing it, making it out of wood, or textiles. There's so many different things you can make for the film industry. And man, let's just break down the gates. Let's let's just let everyone in to see what's happening in everyone's small spaces. So I mean, if you make something for the film industry, let us know. I want to come by. I want to see how you guys do it. Even if you're a bigger company, I just want to see how the sausage is made, if you will. Anyway, thanks. KOMFORTONSET.com. My name's Kane Katubig. This is Forrest. Forrest is operating. We just switched, and I'm really thankful that I could have came in here and he let me see this new space. Because before I would come over and all this was open, and this wall came up like in the past, what, month or two?
Yeah, a month.
You did 1 month, and now there's a whole wall here, and now his space is changing completely. And it's about to be like a workhorse, and he's going to be able to design things and make them all in just one space. And whew, that's that puts a lot of energy in me, and I hope it puts a lot of energy in him. And yeah, that's the video. Thanks, guys.
I run this shit, they like, go Forrest. Fuck in on some chill shit.